Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Terry Cheng. I'm a chiropractor at Spinecare Chiropractic and we are located in Penang, Malaysia. Today I'm going to talk about a topic called numbness or pain in the legs and in the hands. Another name for this condition is called sciatica, or some people call it pinched nerve. So what does it look like? If you have pain, shooting pain down the legs or numbness down the legs, it looks something like this. Typically it occurs at the lower part of your lower back, around L3, L4, or the nerve that comes out of L5. And if it happens in the neck, it typically happens around the level of C5, the nerve from C6, or the nerve from C7. So you can have only the numbness or pain in the hands, or only the numbness or pain in the legs, or you can have both. So what can cause the numbness in the legs and the hands? By the way, for example, in the legs, if you have numbness or pain in the legs, sometimes the cause of the problem is actually in the lower back itself. So although you feel the numbness and pain in your legs, there might be nothing wrong with your legs. The problem is in the lower back, for example. One of the problems that can cause numbness in the hands or legs is what we call slip disc. So slip disc looks something like this. So if you're not sure what is slip disc, I would suggest that you log on to YouTube and you search for our channel, type in Spinecare Chiropractic Penang, and there are videos on our channel that explain in great detail what is slip disc and how it can cause you numbness and pain and other problems. So this is one of the reasons it can cause numbness. So when you log on to YouTube, you just type Spinecare Chiropractic Penang and then you just click on our channel and you can see all the videos here. So for example, this one talks about what can cause slip disc, what is slip disc, how to treat slip disc, and this one talks about arthritis and spondylosis. Don't forget, if you want to be updated on the latest videos, click subscribe if you are in YouTube. The second reason numbness can happen, or pain in the legs and hands can happen, is due to decay, or some people will call it spondylosis, degeneration, or arthritis or bone spur. So here you can see a normal spine. As the spine starts to degenerate and spondylosis becomes worse, you can see the shape of the spine changes, the shape of the disc changes, and it's putting a lot of pressure on your nerves and pinching the nerves, and it's causing the numbness in the hands and the legs. Again, we have a video about this on our YouTube channel. You just look under, I think it's what is spondylosis or osteoarthritis. We have a video that explains in great detail about this condition and how it can cause the numbness or pain in the legs and in the hands. Another cause of numbness in the hands and in the legs can just be a tiny misalignment in your bones, which irritates the nerve, and when that happens, you get the symptoms. So as a chiropractor, what we want to do in this case is to find it and correct the alignment of the bones so that it does not go and disturb and irritate the nerve. Now, the fourth reason that can cause numbness and pain in your legs is what we call Piriformis syndrome. So this muscle up here, Piriformis. You can see in this picture, you have the nerve that comes from your lower back and out from the hip and then all the way down to your legs. The Piriformis muscle is the muscle that goes between the leg and to your hip bone here. This muscle is kind of like a burger. So you have the top bread and the bottom bread, a burger or sandwich. And the sciatic nerve, this nerve here, is like the filling of the burger. So sometimes this muscle can become very tight, or it can become injured, or it can be in spasm. And when that happens, it can irritate and pinch the nerve, and hence you get the numbness and tingling and pain down your legs. Now, although I've been talking a lot about the numbness and pain in the hands and legs caused by the problems in the spine or the hip, sometimes you can also get numbness and pain and tingling in the arms and in the legs due to other reasons. For example, a very common one is people with diabetes. Diabetes is a condition that also causes damage to the nerves, so that can cause numbness and pain and tingling feeling in the arms and legs too, but we're not going to talk about diabetes today. Other reasons can be, for example, say in the arms, you can have an impingement or pinched nerve in the elbow, which can cause the numbness feeling or pain feeling. Another spot that is very common and more vulnerable is the wrist. So some people, you might have heard of the term carpal tunnel syndrome. So this is a picture of your wrist, and this is the bones. Now, next to the bones there's a space here, and it's full of tendons and also nerves. Sometimes they can become inflamed and tender, and that can cause the numbness, which is called carpal tunnel syndrome. You can see from this animation what happens in the carpal tunnel is this space here becomes more and more narrow, and then it squeezes the nerve, and that causes the pain. As chiropractors, we specialize in looking after the spine and making sure it's in good alignment, and also we want to make sure that your muscles are functioning properly, and we also want to make sure that your nerves are functioning properly. We don't want to pinch the nerve. So to treat the numbness or the pain down your neck and your legs, first of all, we need to try to diagnose your problem. What is exactly causing the numbness and the pain first? Once we have identified the cause, then we are trained to treat your condition using a few methods. We can, for example, use some specific tools, or we can use our hands, or we can even use machines to help you. All of this will be discussed with you in more detail when we see you for your consultation. So this concludes our video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have learned something. Remember, if you would like to be updated on when we release our latest video, please like our Facebook page or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye.